All right, we made it right here on the Columbia River Highway. The gateway to the gorge right here, downtown Troutdale, Oregon. We're just gonna do a little bit of creeping through the town here. There is some things I want to show you guys in specific today, but also we're just gonna kind of creep through the town. So through all this little scenic highway here, the Columbia River, there is a bunch of these really awesome bronze statues kind of sprinkled all over the highway here. So we're going to take a look at more of those, and there's also some other things right up the block here. Standing right in the middle of the road, not a single car this morning, but there is this guy who we saw last time, still holding it down. What's up, Moosey? Oh, you actually have a name. That's right, Dale the Moose. And I'm hoping that you're not going to tell me the park's closed. Just incredible. That thing is enormous too. As we make our way down the main strip here, I just love all these old school style buildings. And this is a law building now, the law firm, Troutdale Law Firm. But if you look closely here, there's a little placard here stating this was the first bank owned by the Harlow family, June 1st of 1920, but unfortunately the bank failed, and a well-known criminal, Archie McCoy, and Confederates used too much nitroglycerin in an unsuccessful attempt to rob the bank, causing a huge explosion, knocking all four walls off. The bank was rebuilt in 1935, but closed again in 1988. On its last day of operations, the bank was robbed. We have visited this little area in the past, which is really cool. This is basically a little depiction of downtown Troutdale, and they've even got this giant mural, which we've featured on a previous vlog. And then they've got these statues here, like I said, sprinkled in throughout the town. Still creeping down the old highway here. And check this out. There's this old school train station here. And I believe that's the caboose of a train. I could be wrong. This is Depot Park. We're going to get up here and check out a better view of this caboose. And there's also some Oregon history right in the back there behind it. Depot Park. This old train station here. I believe this is now a museum that you can actually visit. Closed at the moment. This caboose is cool. We're a great big rolling railroad. That is awesome. I believe this is the end here. This would be what you would see on the end of one of the Union Pacifics. Just walked up this little backside here to the old train station. Gonna peek the camera inside here. If you guys can see, looks like an old waiting area. Some benches and whatnot. I think that's maybe where you have bought your ticket. You can see, like, underneath the grate there, the little slider for the window. Let's see if I can get in there a little better. Looks like an old, maybe ticket machine there too, or some sort of lockbox. Let's go around front and see if we can poke the camera in a little better. Here's like the little, looks like the waiting area where you would have bought your tickets. Another really cool part of Oregon's history right here in Troutdale. It says this pioneer community gateway to the Columbia Gorge was settled in the 1850s. Cattle herds of early pioneers were driven to the nearby Sandy River from the Dalles, while the immigrants rafted their wagons down the Columbia. First known as Sandy, the present name came from fish ponds built by the town's founder, Captain John Harlow. By the turn of the century, railroad and river commerce made Troutdale a noisy boom town, broadcasting a tavern on each corner and one in the middle. Here in 1894, part of Coxey's army, 500 unemployed demonstrators commandeered a train and attempted to reach Washington, D.C. Very cool. And like I said, if you just walk just a couple feet here, is the beautiful Sandy River. They've got these benches back here as well. Oh, this is cool back here. I didn't know this was... Wow, this is cool back in here. There's the railroad track. And this old bridge goes down to this little bench area here. Wow. The river is really flowing too. It's up pretty darn high. This old bridge. This is cool back in here. I never realized you could get down in here underneath the old railroad trestle. If you stand here long enough, you could probably hear the train go by as well. The old bridge. Wow, the water is really flowing. Nice fishing out there. Very cool. Beautiful shot this morning. Alright, let's make our way back up onto the main old highway here. Very cool back in here though. Never realized how close you could get to the actual train. Okay, we're gonna go back. Hungry? Thirsty? Please support our local dining shops once you're done. Gosh, just a beautiful day walking down the old scenic highway. Lucked out, really. It's super nice out this morning. And where we're going is really not too far from here, just a couple 100 feet. And there's a statue with a couple of gentlemen and some very cool historical info about how this was constructed. We've visited a lot of places in Troutdale before, so if you guys feel like it after this vlog, you should go back and check those out. There's a lot of more historical information on the Harlow family. There was a lover's oak tree that we visited not too long ago that just sits up here. So after this vlog, if you guys want to learn some more history about Troutdale, check it out. This is the Harlow house.
like I stated on a previous vlog, was the owner to John Harlow and family, the founder of Troutdale. As I crossed the highway here, I just barely caught a glimpse of this. I had to go back. Check out Bat Boy on the bat box. That is awesome.
Gotta love the big red barn too.
So right here is what I was coming to originally, and kind of got distracted with all the other cool historical monuments and whatnot down here in Troutdale, Oregon. But this is a very cool statue here. It's a lot of history. These two gentlemen were the ones that basically created the opening to the gorge. That's right, they were the ones that constructed the Columbia River Highway. You can see they're actually pointing right down here, kind of showing you the way. Very cool. And I believe right there, that's Crown Point, with that little kind of whitish castle looking thing there being the actual Crown Point Vista Hotel. And then as you pan the camera back, Devoted Passion, sculpted by Rip Caswell.
2016 goes on to say, engineer Samuel Lancaster and benefactor Sam Hill together accomplished what was assumed impossible, the construction of the Columbia River Highway. Lancaster and Hill devoted passion, inspiring countless others of prominence and talent to join in their laborious pursuit. The highway was a celebration of beauty, then function. They fought through obstacles of men and mountains, spanning rivers and carrying through the fought, joined cliffs and tunnels and bridges, inspired by Italian mosaic masters of the old. They wielded tools by hand and weave in an architectural roadway of poetic beauty throughout the inhospitable mountain range. Lancaster also states, with artistic vision shaped the highway, worked with sensitivity and God's creation, not to deface the natural beauty, but to enhance it. Through the heights of this men's achievement, the gorge's hidden treasures are exposed to the public's enjoyment. And it looks like they even have a old Ford car here depicting the story of the roadway and the cars coming about, pointing their way to the Columbia River Highway all the way to the gorge.
Check this out too, they've even got the Ford inscription there. So this little placard here says Visionary Park. Here at the bend of this road, men with vision could see a day when automobiles would cross the Sandy River to join a great highway through the Columbia River Gorge. More than a road, the Columbia River Highway is a gift of joy, an experience for 100 years or more. Plaque sponsored by Corey and Erica Brooks. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Just beautiful. Love the sound of that water too. Ooh, It's a little shaky when they go across. Ooh! The bridge is bouncing. I thought, what a better way to end it than at Lover's Oak here. We actually did a full creep here not too long ago. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you go back after this and check that out. Whoa. I'm basically just gonna sit here and relax. It's a nice little jaunt down the Columbia River Highway. I appreciate you guys very much for always creeping with. And if you did like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can ring that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. What a great day, beautiful weather, good times. Love you guys. Creeper out for now. Peace.